go. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all new episode of the DTI Takeover Show here on Total Entertainment Radio. Y'all know who it is. It's your girl, Miss Kayla. So, y'all know I am always here highlighting and spotlighting different businesses, entrepreneurs, organizations, entertainers, everybody, right? So, we have a special guest with us today. I have Mr. Diallo Smith here. He is the COO of Life Remodeled. How you doing?
Doing well, Miss Kayla. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Welcome to the show.
Sure. Glad to be here. Honored to
A-
be here.
Absolutely. So before we get into life remodel itself, can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, would love to do so. So, my name is Diallo Smith. I am the president and chief operating officer at Life Remodeled. I'm a Detroit native, born and raised, partial to the east side, although I love my west siders too. I love all of Detroit. Spent my time here learning just what it means to grow up here in the city. Then, after graduating from college, spent some time in Houston in the energy sector where I was in corporate finance, but then moved back to Detroit with my family in 2008 because we just wanted to be a part of the great things that were happening here. And that's led me in a lot of different arenas, a lot of different avenues. But just glad to be back here in Detroit. Glad about what's happening in the city right now. Gosh, last weekend was incredible with the
Mhm.
NFL draft, and
Mhm.
just really focused now on how we can expand more opportunities in Detroit neighborhoods.
Absolutely. So how do we get to life remodel?
How did we get to Life Remodel? That's a great question. So I'll just make a long story short. I knew the founder and CEO of Life Remodel. His name is Chris Lambert. Knew him
Mhm.
for many years, and just an opportunity came up for me to be able to utilize some of my number one love for the city of Detroit, love for the
Mhm.
people of Detroit, but then also some of my administrative and operational capacity building experiences, and bring that over into the nonprofit sector.
Okay.
And for us, for me, that's really was the bridge.
That was the bridge that kind of connected you all
Yeah,
together.
I think that, listen, this is going to be what's happening in the city right now is incredible. There's no doubt
Yeah.
about that. But there's much more to be done.
Yeah.
And for me, I've always just valued people who use their gifts, their talents, all their specialties to invest in the people of the city of Detroit. And I've
Mhm.
always saw myself operating in that way. Now, I won't lie, there was a big part of my life where I was about my first priority was how do I get that money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
you know I'm gonna be a millionaire by 21 and retire at 25. But I think the more I've grown and the more I've understood why I'm here, what my
Mhm.
purpose is, and really what all of our purposes is. It's not about what I can do for myself. It's about what we can all do for one another.
Yeah.
And so that energy really helped me rethink how I want to use the gifts and the graces that I have to be able to have a meaningful impact on our communities, on our residents, on our children, and
Mhm.
overall just the city.
Got you. So let everyone know what exactly is life remodel for those who may not know.
For those who may not know, Life Remodeled is a nonprofit organization based here in the great city of Detroit. Our focus is on neighborhood revitalization that lasts. So I know many of us are very familiar with what's happening in the downtown, midtown, Corktown spaces of our city, which is phenomenal. It's great, but we also know that some of our neighborhoods and some of our communities need just as much attention. And so
Mhm.
we focus on those neighborhoods and those attention in the way. Our focus is on three primary areas. We focus on improving academic outcomes for students. We
Okay.
focus on improving economic self sufficiency through job training and work development. And we also focus on how we can increase health access for our Detroit residents. And so we do that in a very unique way.
Okay.
We repurpose vacant school buildings and we transform them into what we call opportunity hubs.
Okay.
So I think we all know we have a lot of vacant school structures here in the city of Detroit, a lot of vacant structures here in the city of Detroit. And so we focus on those school buildings, one, because they mean something to us. If I was to ask everybody in the city of Detroit, most of their great memories are where they went to school at, right? Where their high
Mhm.
school is. We're very proud of our elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, and when they close, they're really a dagger many times to the heart of many community members. And so being able to find new life for what those buildings can be is really a
Mhm.
part of our core mission. And then what we do is once we do the construction and the development, then we partner with the best and brightest nonprofits in the area who are
Okay.
moving the needle in the areas in which community members says, hey, we want more access to this. We want
Yeah.
more access to youth programs. Okay, we're going to find some great youth programming. We want more access to health and human services. Okay, great. We're
Yeah.
going to find incredible health and human services organizations. And then we put them all under one umbrella,
Mhm.
and then we help them work better together collectively as a team than we would by our individual selves. So the old Durfee Middle School, which
Mhm.
back in 2016, it is now called the Durfee Innovation Society. And so right now, that former school building has close to 40 nonprofits,
Oh
all serving
wow.
25,000 Detroiters a year, helping them with job training, helping with health and wellness resources, and of course, academic enrichment, youth programming after school, and
Yeah.
just really bringing direct services and direct resources to that particular neighborhood. And our next step is where we've acquired the old Dominican High School, which is an all girls Catholic school on the east side, which again,
Okay.
48224, and we are getting ready to create another opportunity hub out of Dominican.
Oh wow, that is amazing. Well, congratulations to you all. Um, so how can people sign up for like the different programs, resources that you all offer?
Yeah, I would say in a few ways. One, come down and see us. Come down to the Durfee Innovation Society. The address is 2470 Collingwood Street, Detroit 48206. Another way is just going to our website. It's liferemodeled.org. And there you'll see all the variety of different organizations, what they do, and how any one of those organizations can best suit and help you. I mean, I could talk all day about some of the incredible programs that are there. I'll just mention two. One
Mhm.
is Metro Detroit Youth Clubs, and so Detroit Youth Club serves our area youth. They have our after-school programming, and right now, I believe they're averaging about 100 students a day, helping them have
Okay.
fun. There's a big gym where the kids can go to play at. They have the ping pong tables. They have all kind of games, but they also have on-site academic enrichment opportunities with tutors and loving adults to
Oh
help those kids
wow.
in those areas. Another one that I
Okay.
mentioned is Detroit at Work. So many people may be familiar with their area Detroit at Work office. Is where you can find find job training opportunities, and really help to get you on a great career path. There is a Detroit at Work, the second largest Detroit at Work office in the whole city, is found right in the Durfee Innovation Society, and they do an incredible job by helping people just navigate their career paths and find
Mhm.
where starting point is for them to move from either unemployed to employed, or from
Mhm.
underemployed to more gainfully employed.
Okay. Okay, amazing. So they can visit your website or they can come see you all in person. So now you guys have an event coming up
Yeah,
on May 18th. You
we
have an
do.
adult prom.
An adult prom. Are you
Tell
ready,
us
Miss
about
Carol?
the adult prom. I am. Let us know a little bit more about this.
Yeah, so we're really excited about this. This is our annual benefit. We believe in serving the community, and we believe in making an impact in people's lives, but we also believe in partying with a purpose, right? So
Okay.
I'll ask you, Miss Carol, I'll start the conversation this way. How was your prom?
My prom was okay.
It's okay.
It was okay. I definitely would have did a lot of things differently. Just who I went with, the person I wanted to go, couldn't go. It
Mhm.
started off rocky, okay, but it was
Okay.
okay.
All
It
right.
was
Okay.
okay.
The reason I ask that question is when I ask anybody that question, it's always an emotional experience, right? Because there's only, prom for many of us only lasts for 2 days.
Uh-oh, you muted yourself.
Sorry
There
about
you
that.
go.
Yeah, so I asked that question because I get different responses. Some people are like, "Oh man, my prom was great." Some people are like, "Ooh, shoot, I wish I could do it over again."
Yeah.
It's for some people they were like, "Man, I didn't have a chance to go. I would love to go." So,
Yeah.
prom remodeled is a chance for you to redo your prom as an adult. We have people who come in stretch limos, party buses. I mean, they they come ready to party. Some of them come with the same tuxedos and gowns that they wore back in the.
No.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it
Really?
because I can't fit mine anymore. But maybe they have great tailors. But we're talking about the prom tuxedos with the ruffles and
Not
all the
the
rest.
ruffles.
Oh, so they come and they go in hard because it's all about having fun. It's all about commemorating and remembering that prom experience, but it's
Yeah.
also about partying with a purpose. So it is an annual benefit. And the highlight is our national recording artists. This year,
Mhm.
we have coming to Detroit in a
Mhm.
few weeks,
Mhm.
in one place, at
Mm.
one time,
Mm.
Rob Bass. It takes two to make a thing go right. Tone Loc, Funky Cole Medina, and Tretch from Naughty by Nature. Hip Hop Hooray! Ho!
Yeah.
So there are our natural national featured artists, and then we're going to have a variety of local artists. I mean, it'll all be at the Durfee Innovation Society, which is a former school building. And quite frankly, that's where the idea came from. Like, wow, how can we utilize this school space to have an
Mhm.
incredible, memorable event? Huh? Well, a lot of people had their proms at their schools, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's what kind of triggered that idea. Last year we had over close to 1,000 people attend. This
Oh,
year we're
wow.
expecting over 1,000 of our closest friends to come and party with us, hang with us, have a great
Mhm.
time. The tickets come with great food and great beverages from some of the most celebrated, recognized restaurants and bars from around the
That's
city,
awesome.
and they're all going to be there for one night.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, how can one get a ticket? How can they register?
Yeah, so you can go to promremodeled.com, promremodeled.com, and there you'll find all the information for when the event is, what time it is, where you can purchase tickets at, et cetera, et cetera. I want to invite the whole city out because again, it's not only about partying; it's about partying with a purpose. And
Yeah.
what better way to number one, get all fancied up, right,
Right?
in your prom best. And I'm from Detroit, so I like to
Mhm.
look my
You
best
like
when
the
I'm stepping
dress?
out. Right, so
Yeah.
my wife and I will be going to prom for our second time
Oh,
in a few weeks, and we're gonna come dressed to the nine, or at least try our best.
yeah.
Uh, certainly have some great beverages and food, but also just experience some great entertainment. At the end of the day, know that it's going to be helpful for benefiting Detroit neighborhoods and
Right.
bringing
And so that
resources.
was and that's
Yeah,
what was I was gonna ask you. I was informed this is a fundraiser.
it is a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser. And so what are we raising funds for?
Yeah, so I think I mentioned that our second opportunity hub is on the east side. It's actually called
Yeah.
Anchor Detroit, again, the former Dominican high school, and
Mhm.
so all of the funds will be going to support the construction and the programming in that particular building. That neighborhood is our East Side partners. They would say that many times they don't get all the love that our downtown partners or even West Side partners get, and so they
Mm.
are they are not only are they excited, but they
Yeah.
are ready for this opportunity hub to be there in their neighborhood. For them to be proud of that center, for them to be able to walk in and enjoy all the resources and services that it will provide. And so this prom remodel benefit will go a long way in helping that become a fruition, a
That's
reality.
awesome. That's awesome. Everybody, I hope you guys sign up. It's gonna be a good time. Total Entertainment Radio will be there as well. We're gonna come dressed to the nines,
Come
okay?
on, come on,
We
come
are ready.
on.
Um, Diallo, how can they continue to follow and keep up with Life Remodeled and everything that you all have going on?
Sure. I think I mentioned our website. I also want to invite everybody who's out there. Every year we do a huge beautification project. It's called the 6 Day Project. If you could imagine, Ms. Kayla,
Mm-hmm.
thousands of people from across the Detroit metro area
Mm,
coming to love on one neighborhood over 6 days.
really?
And so they come to love by helping to clean up blight, to
Okay.
help clear debris, to help with distributing mums and flowers to area residents for their porches. All that's going to happen the last week in September. And so that is a huge volunteer opportunity that I would love for anybody who is interested and anybody who can to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
In the past couple of years, we've had over 5,000 volunteers
Wow.
there. It's a sight to behold, but that is a chief way that if you really are committed to showing some love to the city of Detroit and really rolling up your sleeves in a meaningful, transformative way, the six
Mm-hmm.
day project is a great way to get involved. And so, again, please go to our website, liferemodeled.org, and you'll find a lot of that information there. Um, so, yeah.
All right, all right. I'm actually typing in the comments the website because I do have some people saying that they want to volunteer.
Hey,
Um,
we love that.
so that's good. That's good. I'm going ahead, go ahead and post that right there. So everybody, you guys make sure you go to liferemodel.org. I'm sorry,
.org.
to see what's going on to volunteer
I'm
for the six
also
day project.
sure.
Um, as
And
well
also
as
phone number too. That might be
oh, go
helpful.
ahead.
313
Mhm.
744 3052. That's 313 744 3052. That gives you a direct line to us to ask us any questions that you may be interested in, and we'll make sure that we get some answers to you.
All right. Well, you all heard it here first on Total Entertainment Radio. Thank you. It has been a pleasure having you on our show with us today. I am hats off to you guys and everything that you all are doing at Life Remodeled, and we are excited to see the changes in the city of Detroit, and we are
Absolutely.
we are we are on this ride with you all. So thank you again, everybody. You guys make sure you guys continue to follow Total Entertainment Radio. Follow us on Facebook, Total Entertainment Radio, on Instagram at the Total ENT Experience. Um, Saturday, May 11th. If you have not gotten your tickets yet, we are back with the Life Coach Part 2 stage play. This is our seventh production as Mustard Seed Productions, and so we are excited. This is going to be the big one. So guys, make sure you get your tickets. Go to 313-217-1588, or you can go to www.totalentradio.com for ticket information. Until next time, everybody, I'm your girl, Miss Kayla. We are signing out. See
Bye.
ya.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.